Hey yo, hey everybody, Supremisis here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about a huge issue within the Rainbow Six Siege community. Now the issue that I'm going to be talking about today is going to be DDoSing. Now this issue for the Rainbow Six Siege ANZ console community anyway, which is the community that I am a part of, is basically going to be an issue that I see literally every single day. Now what I mean by that is that I don't know where else this is an issue where I find players or servers being DOSed within ranked, and even sometimes players who do DDoS stoop as low as DDoSing in a casual server, which is really sad, and it's such a scumbag move. Now what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about this issue so I can address it towards Ubisoft. The amount of times that I've had a ticket sent to Ubisoft, or I've emailed them, or I've talked to somebody to Twitch or wherever it may be, it just seems like the issue is never fixed, and there's no real exposure on this topic whatsoever, or even at all. I've even gone as far as message Matimiel about the issue, but he didn't really, put in any of his videos or anything like that, which is okay. I completely get that. He probably gets thousands of messages a day talking about, his Sunday mailbox and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to get at is simply due to the fact that these DOSes are literally everywhere in almost every single ranked match. It's almost every second match that you go ahead and play, you end up versing one of these guys. You're winning 3-0 up. You've played the last 15 minutes of, playing and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden the server gets DOSed. And not only do you lose points, but the enemy team does as well. And they simply just don't care because they were about to lose anyway. And not only that, do they not only DOS the servers so that they don't lose points, they also DOS players, leaving it in a 4v5 situation where they are also in the favor of the rounds, so they can basically win the match in a 4v5. They might DOS your top fragger, they might DOS your Ash, they might DOS your thermite so you guys can't thermite into the site. And it's really pathetic in my opinion that players like this even play a video game just to do that. There's no fun, there's no dignity, and there's no honor in any of it, in my personal opinion. I feel like these players are the lowest of low to like scumbags that they can possibly get within a gaming community where you just want to play a video game for fun. Console goes nowhere with ESL or with anything like that in general. There's no actual like money tournaments or anything like that these guys can compete in. And what usually happened, which happened like 3 days ago actually, was when player host a tournament which have a buy-in of $10 or something like that. The money was around $300. I was playing in that tournament. It was the final. Me and another team were going at it, and then the enemy team was getting DOSed. We were getting DOSed. I got DOSed a few times. And so what this basically does is that it makes the game so unenjoyable that you really have to ask yourself some days, like, is this really worth going ahead and jumping on a video game that I just want to play for fun, and then getting DOSed for 15 minutes at a time, jumping back onto the video game, and then going ahead and getting DOSed again for another 15 minutes. It's not fun whatsoever. And I'm telling you guys right now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Ubisoft need to protect my internet or anything like that. What I'm saying is that this issue needs to be addressed, and I feel like they either need some type of protection towards the servers anyway. I feel like the servers need some type of DDoS protection on them. I don't know what they can do about it. I really don't know, but I feel like they just need they need to change the IPs to it, or the ports, or whatever it may be. I don't really know, but they need to do something about it. And not only that, but then we also have to talk about the fact that these players do this for fun. They do it in tournaments, they do it in things that just, actually matter, like competitive play and stuff like that, simply because they play ranked, and then they go as far as watching the tournament so they can go ahead and then DOS you when you're about to clutch a roundup or something like that. And keep in mind, guys, this is a $300 tournament where this stuff is happening and stuff like that. This should not be acceptable. These players should be their Xbox or account. Then, like, Ubisoft need to contact Xbox about it, or whatever it may be, or wherever you guys are, and just DOS these kids through their IP. Make sure they can never make another account through their Xbox again, or their PS4, or their PC, whatever it may be, wherever it is getting DOSed or stuff like that. I don't really know, but this is a huge issue for the Rainbow Six Siege ANZ console community, in my opinion, simply because there's no protection towards it. There's nothing that we can even do about it. I've contacted Ubisoft many times, and I've even gone as far as, like I said before, as contacting Matimiel to put it in his Sunday mailbox just to get some exposure on this topic. that is about the video. I hope you guys did actually enjoy today's video, but not only that, I want you guys to actually go ahead and start talking about this. I want you guys to make a Reddit post. I want you guys to tweet about this, make a Facebook post, make a YouTube video on it, upload as much DDoSing stuff that's happened to you or that's happened to your teammates or the servers being DOSed and stuff like that. Save all of these screenshots and stuff like that. I want you guys either posting them or just showing Ubisoft that this is actually a real thing, this is happening, this isn't a lie, and maybe, I don't really know, but let's just hope to God that Ubisoft does something about it, simply because, I don't know if you guys know, but like NBA 2K15 or 2K16, I don't even know, but there used to be a big thing about lag switching back in the day for those games anyway that I heard about. Agent 00 talked about it. He talked about how the only way to beat lag switches, because there were so many of them, is by having a lag switch yourself. And that's basically what this community is going to basically come to if this doesn't happen. If players, or if Ubisoft don't do anything about the players doing this, or if they don't do anything about the DOSes, then basically this game is going to turn into one big DOSing community, and it's going to ruin the game as a whole. So I really hope that Ubisoft does something about this. And with that being said, and with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy the final clip, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Mug's got beats, bitch.